checked in, got through security quite quickly, and off to the B gates at Heathrow. And there's a lounge there, which surprisingly I've not known about. So this, or maybe I have, and I've just never used it. So I'm off on my way to B gates lounge. Made it to the BA lounge. You can see it's okay. Someone's just sitting down in front of me. So I've made it to the BA lounge, and I've got my food, my coffee, which is most important to me in the morning. Need to stay awake, and I can share with you what I'm eating. Right, boarded the plane, and I have got my champagne. Flying out business class on the way to San Francisco. We got some really good deals. Because I fly so much, I clock up quite a lot of Avios points, so managed to use some Avios points and get a really good deal to fly business on the way to San Francisco. So champagne, have an amenity kit here. Actually, I don't know what's in it. Not that easy to open, evidently. I'll show you later when I can get into this amenity bag. Oh yeah, there's a bit of a thing there. When I open it, I'll show you. In here I've got my laptop bag, my backpack, Bose headphones, trusty Filofax in here, bottle of water that BA have just given out. So all of that's in there. Then I think I don't know when they started it, but they've upgraded what they're using on the planes now for business, and this is the new setup to do your bed on the business class seats. So I will show you that later, but looks like we've got some thicker blankets and an assortment of things to use there. We've got a much bigger pillow. Headphones here, but I never use them. I prefer my Bose noise cancelling headphones. And as you can see, loads of compartments here to put your belongings in and start your journey and relax. And the next thing I'm going to show you is just down here. They've had this for a while on their BA planes, but I just put my easy toiletries, hand sanitizer, lipstick, deodorant, etc. My phones, cables, this that I've shown in my other videos that I love, that has all the USB ports that I need, and that's all easy access there. So I've managed to open it. It's just because they, I don't know what they call that. There's a tag on it that you have to break before you can open it. So let's have a look what's in there. There is a sleeper mask. I really like their sleep mask. I've kept it and used that, and actually prefer that over some of the ones you can buy. So I really like that. Socks, and we've got lip balm, which you always need on flights, moisturiser, and this is quite nice as well. So it's pulse point, so you can literally put these on the balls, run the balls around your wrist at pressure points on your forehead as well. That's great. Always need a toothbrush and toothpaste. These, and a pen. You always need it. You never know when you need a pen. That's nice. And as I always say, I always keep these, and this is quite nice. It's got the branding of the 100 years for BA, so it's their anniversary this year. So this is quite nice, and I always keep these. Great for cables, tablets, pills, whatever, to organise your stuff in. So for anyone who hasn't flown a BA flight before, they have, as I mentioned, the side storage here, and then they have a footstool area here. So I literally just use my foot like that, and then bring the seat down, and then you can put your feet up like so. And then they have these buttons here that essentially just flatten out the bed. So if you want to flatten out the bed, what is happening to me right at the moment is that I am slowly moving and my bed is changing. So that's the bed, and then you can slowly bring it down and flatten it out so that you have a fully flat bed. Taken off, up in the sky, feel very at home. All my videos I'm always mentioning about looking after my skin, how I'm packing, travelling, etc. And that is because I pretty much spend a lot of my time up in the air. BA have just handed out my requested drink, which is a pink champagne, which I really enjoy every time I travel with BA business class, which is not all the time, I have to say. I do not travel business class that often. Not as often as I would like anyway. And then a mixture of nuts, which are lovely as well. So I've got that. So what I'm going to show you now is the linen they're offering. On previous BA flights, I've not experienced this before. I've had a much smaller pillow and blanket, so now they offer a much more comprehensive package, I must say, which is a lot better, because when I've flown with Lufthansa business class, their pillows, blankets are a lot better. This particular flight is quite cold as well, so I've put my hoodie on, and I'm cold, so I want my blanket. So in here, it's by the White Company, and as you can see, there are what looks like three blankets in there. So I'll open this up and show you. So here we have what I assume is the big duvet blanket. It's quite thick here, so I'm going to leave that there for now. And then we've got these other two, which I'm not entirely sure. I assume they are to lay on your seat, but we'll see. Or I guess another thickness. If you think that blanket's too thick, you've got a thinner one. By the end of the flight, I'll figure it out. So there's that one. And then we've got this one here. So let's see. So I'm going to put this on the floor. Right. So you can see it's got the White Company exclusive. So all of them have this label on it saying the White Company exclusively for BA. So this, I am going to assume, goes on the seat. So just to show you, BA used to only offer a very small pillow, so now you get this quite large pillow to sleep on, which is brilliant. And then, to be honest, I don't have a clue. And I should have, usually I'm really good, I look things up online, but I'm going to assume that this goes over, and let me just show you as I flatten the bed out. Assume you can put this here like so, but I'll figure it out at some point on the flight when I decide to sleep. I'm not planning on sleeping anytime soon, but at some point I'll lay this out properly, get my blankets out and get all comfy, and maybe have a little nap on the way to San Francisco. So I'm going to show you how the BA seat is set up. So I've mentioned you've got these down here, and then at the top, if you want some privacy and you want to block the person next door, you have this, which is clearly not working, unfortunately. Let's try again. see if it goes up. That my neighbour is helping me. No, I have a feeling it's not working. I have a neighbour that's quite annoying and keeps talking to me and trying to get into my video shots when I'm filming, but they'll get the hint eventually. So I'm enjoying my pink champagne and these nuts, which are much better than, I can't remember what they used to offer, but these are really good actually, really tasty. Okay, so let's see what is on TV. So you have these individual monitors here. These are the upgraded planes. Anyone that's flown BA in the last few years will know how, I would say, terrible some of their scripts have been, and to the point where you can barely see what you're watching, and it's even hard to press on the screen. The touch screen isn't that good. So I'm just going to show you the in-flight entertainment. You've got movies, TV, audio games. I always go into movies and check what's new this month. If I've been travelling a lot and doing a lot of long haul, I tend to have seen most of the films. But I'm not sure what I'm going to watch on this particular trip. Can't say that anything particularly is taking my fancy. So you can drag this and you can also click in and it will give you a description of the film. Then you can click to the next film as well, go back, new releases. I tend to not mind what BA offer on their flights, and more of their flights they have Wi-Fi too, so I will check in a moment whether they have Wi-Fi to use on the plane. But yeah, for now I'm going to have a look through and see what I want to watch. So food has arrived. We had an option of two things for the starters. We had either salmon, which you can see is what I've picked, or buffalo mozzarella. So I've gone for the salmon, which looks delightful. I will let you know if it is as delightful as it looked. They also asked whether I wanted sparkling or still water, and I've gone for sparkling. Yes, I do like sparkling water. And I've gone for some more pink champagne there, and this bread is lovely and warm as well, so it looks great so far. So this is my random neighbour who keeps talking to me. We're talking about how you write API codes for systems having to talk. This is how I indulge in my flights, and we divulge information of how we think we know IT and coding and programming.
Never said I know coding.
No, neither of us claim to know actually. So I just have to say this was absolutely delicious. So I had a smoked salmon starter with, it's like a cheese mayo with spring onion and asparagus, but it went really well. I have to say it's probably one of the best starters that I've had on a BA flight, and I just want to draw your attention to their salt and black pepper, because rather than just saying salt and black pepper, it's natural rock salt and freshly ground black pepper. Of course, we have to highlight these facts, but a great starter. So my main course has arrived. With BA, you can log on online before your flight. I'm not entirely sure, anything from a few days at least, and pick what you want for your main course. So I went for the corn-fed chicken with pearl barley and vegetables, and it looks very nice. Although I would say the person next to me appears to have a much larger piece of chicken than me. And I love food, so I'm most disappointed about the difference in size. Let me just zoom out so you can get an appreciation of my chicken in comparison. But it looks good either way. So I am going to eat my food now. I've had my lunch and we had a selection of offerings for dessert, and I picked the sticky toffee pudding. What were the other options? Let me get the menu out so you can see. So the other options were, get the chocolate amaretto tart, lemon and lime slice, cheese board, blueberries and raspberries. So I selected the sticky toffee pudding, and I've also asked for coffee. Starting to feel that I need to pick me up, and it looks very tasty. And all eaten, as you can tell. As you can tell from my very empty bowl, that was very, very delicious. I enjoyed that sticky toffee pudding very much. I would have to say that the BA meal overall was very, very good. No complaints from me. So this is the Club World menu. The cocktails that they're offering, mocktails, spirits, beers, etc. on the first page. And then you've got starters that you can pick, main course which I pre-ordered, and then the selection of desserts. This is the light meal that will come later. Then at the back they have their champagne offerings, white wine, red wine and port. I always go for their rosé, their pink champagne. Absolutely love it. My go-to if I ever get to travel business with BA. Meal's done, dessert's done, and I've just ordered a coffee which smells absolutely great. So I am now looking forward to enjoying my coffee for the rest of the flight. I think I've got a good, I don't know, actually I haven't really checked the time, but I'm imagining a good 8.5 hours to go still. So we're more than halfway through the flight. As you can see, I finally managed to get this working. Basically it doesn't work by just pressing the button. You have to actually physically push the top of the shutter up. So I can get some privacy, although I don't really mind on this flight. Watched one film so far, and then I'm trying to sleep as well, relax a little bit, but I've not really been sleeping. More than anything, I've just been laying, just relaxing, which is fine. I've had coffee, I've had tea, BA have also given out Magnum ice cream. Yeah, can't complain about the service so far. After the dinner service, BA turned the lights out, so as you can see, well, it's dark and most people are relaxing, sleeping, watching TV. Yeah, I realise I don't look my greatest with the sleep mask on, but I find it helps me to relax, get to sleep if I can get to sleep without less distraction of light around me. Another feature on the BA business flights are if you do need light whilst it's dark, you can use there's a slider here, so you can increase the light and then reduce it down. So you can opt how much light you want in your little section whilst it's dark for everyone sleeping. Minutes now until we land in San Francisco. The flight went really well. I didn't sleep, but was fairly relaxed, laid down. I always like when I get a business class seat. It's just more relaxed. You can stretch your legs, you can get up when you want. The service was really good. Teas, coffees, cocktail, champagne. Yeah, and the food was really good as well. Personally, no complaints from the service that I got from BA today. Watched a couple of things on the TV. Yeah, all in all, a very relaxed flight that didn't drag too long, and yeah, ready to start my trip in San Francisco, which I'm looking forward to. So if you've watched my Swiss travel vlog or also my packing tips, I have often talked about this here. I use it because it's got multiple USBs rather than relying on having to bring multiple adapters, or such as on a plane here where there's only one USB slot here. I now have the option to charge multiple items: iPhone, Samsung, camera, iPad, etc. So this is a brilliant travel hack for keeping all of your electronics charged. Highly recommend.